Annie with Yoga with Annie Barrett, and today I'm going to share a practice with you designed to help you sleep really well. So this is a practice you can do in the evening shortly before you go to bed. And the practice is designed to help you feel calm and settled and serene and ready for bed. So I have, as my props today, I have 2 yoga blankets, 2 yoga blocks, optional strap, and optional bottle of, this is almond oil for massaging our feet. And we're just going to begin the practice with doing a foot massage. So I'm going to take a folded yoga blanket and sit on it. And one of the reasons why a foot massage is a really, really great thing to do before you go to bed is that it helps bring the energy from up in your head where the mind might be active, we might be stimulated. It helps bring the energy all the way down to our feet so that we can just settle and feel really calm and grounded. So this is an Ayurvedic practice of doing a foot massage shortly before bed to prepare the body. And in my case, you could use different kinds of oils. Sesame oil is really heavy and grounding and a great choice. Today I have almond oil, which is a little bit lighter, but it's still very nice, and it has some lavender essential oil in it, which is, I'm using aromatherapy then to also promote relaxation. Lavender is calming, soothing. Other oils you might choose might be cedarwood, which is grounding, vetiver. Those are all great choices for sleeping. So I'm just going to take it, my oil is just room temperature. I'm fairly warm in the room. You could choose to warm the oil if you wanted to. I'm putting a little bit on the palm of my hand. I'm just going to begin with just giving myself a nice foot massage. I'm massaging, I'm starting with the sole of my feet, and I'm just massaging the arch and around the ball of my foot, my heel, and in between my toes. And really there's no special technique that I'm using. I'm just allowing myself to give good love and attention to my body. One of the things that we do when we give ourselves massage is that the body releases oxytocin, the same hormone that you get when someone else massages you or when someone else gives you a hug. And we're just offering that to ourselves. Oxytocin is calming, settling, soothing. It's that warm feeling. And oil, the word in Sanskrit, actually, the word is sneha, and it actually also means love. So the feeling that oil gives us of being nourished, it's a little bit heavy, it's warm. That's the same feeling that we sometimes get in a loving situation with other people. So this is really a great way to take care of your body, and you can take as long as you want to do this, but you can just also massage the lower half of your legs, your heel, your ankles, just really putting the energy, taking it down into your body. And then when you're done with that, because the oil can maybe get on your sheets or on your clothes, just take a pair of socks and put them on. Now we'll do the other side. Again, a little bit of oil in the palm of your hand, or it could be directly to your foot. And I'm just beginning on the sole of my foot. Just not anything specific, just whatever feels good. Giving it a lot of nice caressing strokes. If you have somebody that you want to practice foot massage with in the evening, your children, your partner, that could be lovely as well. But you can also just give the same attention to yourself. And there again, doing my lower half of my leg as well, ankle. And when I'm all done, I'm just going to put socks on. And then set the oil to the side and just sit in a very comfortable position. So a comfortable position for you might be Siddhasana, one heel in front of the other. It might be seated cross-legged position, perhaps with blocks underneath you. A third option, if your hips are tight, that's really lovely, would be to take your block underneath you, sitting on it. You can even take 2 blocks, and you bring your femur bones nice and parallel. Your feet are alongside your buttocks, pointing straight back. This is called Virasana, or Hero's Pose. I'm going to choose this one. And we're just going to begin now that our feet, there's a calm feeling in the body as the feet are nice and warm and nourished. And I'm just letting my hands rest along on my thighs or my lap. I'm just going to bring my awareness to my breath. Just allowing for an inhalation. And as I exhale, I'm just going to let the exhale be a little longer. Deep inhale. And a little bit longer exhale. Inhale. Exhale. As we make the exhalation just a little longer, we give the body the message that the nervous system can relax. We actually stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is rest and digest. Another couple breath cycles. Inhale. Exhale fully. Inhale. And exhaling. Excuse me, a little scratch in my throat. Now bring your hand up and use your right hand. Take the index finger and the middle finger down, the thumb, the ring finger, and the pinky up. Our next practice is going to be Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. Excuse me. Just begin by exhaling fully, and just let your thumb close off the right nostril. Inhale in through the left. Exhale through the right. Nice and easy inhaling. And exhaling. And since I have a little bit of oil still on my fingers, I can smell the lavender, which has a soothing, I'm getting the aromatherapy as I'm taking it into my body. As you do this practice back and forth, inhaling and exhaling, just allow your eyes to be soft, your jaw to be soft. What we're doing in this practice is we're balancing the two energies, right and left. The right side of your body is the solar side, the Pingala Nadi. The left side is the lunar side, the Ida Nadi, and we're bringing them into balance, which promotes a calm nervous system. So just continue in this way for several more breath cycles. Again, you're inhaling through one side and exhaling through the other. Inhale. Exhale. Let the exhalation be just a little longer. Continue at your own pace for a few more minutes. Relax your jaw as you take just a few more breath cycles here. And finally, with an exhalation, just release your hand. Bring the breath back to normal, natural breath. Allow for one more full, long exhale, just letting go of any accumulated tension in your body. And we'll open our eyes and we'll do a couple of restorative postures. This first one that we're going to do is called Supta Baddha Konasana, or reclined bound angle pose. And to do this pose, I'm going to take my blanket. It's quite a long, it's a bigger fold of the blanket, and I'm going to fold it once narrow so that it looks like this. And the nice folded side I'm going to place towards the middle to bottom part of my mat. And the second blanket I'm going to fold in half the other direction. So it looks like this, and this is going to be for my head. It's like a pillow. So I'm putting it up at the top. To do this pose, I'm going to sit down not on the blankets, but right in front of them. And there's a couple options here. Either you can sit in a cross-legged position with blocks underneath your knees, or the soles of your feet together. This is the classic pose. Soles of the feet together. Again, I'm putting the blocks underneath my knees. If your hips are very tight and you prefer to just have your legs out long, that's an option. I'm going to do it the classic way. Soles of my feet together. The blocks could be higher or lower, but you do want some support underneath your knees so that the groins can be soft. Now, the strap here is optional, but it's quite lovely to have. You want to place the strap behind your waist, at your waistline, and then it wraps around the fronts of your feet, and then I'm going to secure it like so. What it's doing is I'm creating a little container with the strap to hold my body in place, and that containing feeling is soothing for the nervous system. It's going to promote a grounded feeling in the body. And I'm just lying down right in front, again, right in front, not on the blankets. And I'm just going to adjust the second blanket so it's right underneath my head. And once we're there, your arms can either be out to the sides, or if you wish, you can have one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Out to the sides is more expansive. More settled is one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. I don't have one, but you could put a eye pillow. I do have one, just not with me, on your eyes. You could also put an extra blanket over you. And we're just going to just settle into the earth here. As you exhale, just let your pelvis release into the support of the earth. If you're using a strap, there's a feeling that the legs are contained and held. Just feel the way your legs release into the support of the blocks beneath you. Exhale, release your torso. Feel the back of your skull. And just enjoy your breath. We're going to again practice here a little bit longer exhalation. Inhaling and exhaling just a little longer. Inhale. And just a little longer exhalation. With each exhalation, just releasing more and more into the support of the earth beneath you. Really, that's such a key thing for sleeping well. Allowing the body to release. Feeling as though your skeleton, the skeleton of your body, can just give its weight into the support of the earth beneath you. And with each exhalation, your body can become a little more softer and more relaxed. The exhalation just carries away any edginess or lines of tension in the body. Soften your eyes. Let the eyes soften more deeply into the eye sockets. Soften your cheeks, your jaw, even the root of your tongue. space right around the heart, right in the center of the chest. Let it softly release, let the heart softly open. Let your elbows and your hands be soft. Your belly, so we're jello. Just soft, and just feel the rise and the fall of your breath. The way the belly lifts up and down. And with the exhalation, just feel how the pelvis can settle more deeply. The legs and the feet are supported. There's just a feeling of being able to let go the busyness of the day. A feeling of descending into the earth, and just the way the sun goes down, we're allowing our awareness to descend as well. On your own, you could do this pose for up to 10-15 minutes if you like. In this practice, we're just doing it for about 5 minutes. And we're going to gradually transition out of this pose. So just draw in a deeper inhale. Exhale. As you inhale again, gently lift your knees up and see if you can remove the strap from your feet. Removing the strap. Gently roll to the side. And use your hands and arms to come up to sitting. And one more pose to show you is legs up the wall pose, Viparita Karani. For this pose, you'll notice that I had my mat at the wall, and you'll need a wall for this pose. I'm going to take the blankets from they were as I had them in storage, and I'm going to fold both of them long like this. So I've got one already folded like that, and I'm going to place them, I'm stacking them with the nice folded side towards the wall, and depending on how loose your hamstrings are, they could be all the way up to the wall, or I'm leaving a couple of inches. You get to decide. And then optional here, you could choose to use your strap. The strap will go around your legs. So I'm going to tighten mine a little bit so that it will go around my legs. Now, the way you get into this pose is like this. You're going to sit on the edge of the folded blankets with your side towards the wall. And then you're just going to place your arms behind you and gently tip yourself up. Scooch your bottom in a little bit and then lie down. And again, if you want to use the strap, you just place it around your legs. I'm going to place it around my shins. And that just keeps the legs contained so that they don't spill out to the sides. And once you're here, just settle yourself in. You have a little bit of lift in the chest. What's great about this pose is the pelvis and the heart are higher than the head, So the head gets this lovely feeling of releasing. We're taking some of the earth's energy and bringing it into the head so the head can also release. So arms at your side or wherever they're comfortable. As you exhale, just settle into the pose. Just like the previous pose, take a couple of breath cycles, a couple of exhalations to feel your body releasing into the support of the earth. Feel the back of your skull, the back of your shoulder girdle, your arms, your elbows, the backs of your hands. As you exhale, release your spine and feel the way your pelvis is supported by the earth and your legs are just held. And again, just breathe. We're doing the longer exhalation. Inhale and letting the exhale be just a little longer. Again, inhale. Let the exhale be a little longer. If you have an eye bag, you could put an eye bag over your eyes here, which even helps even just a little bit more, letting the nervous system settle. We'll stay here for about 5 minutes or so. At home, you could stay even longer. Just let the energy come down and feel it heavier in your head. It's as though your head can be bathed with the blood that moves into the head as we invert the body. And it just bathes and takes away any tension, any stress that's remaining from the day. And again, with the exhalation, just let the exhalation smooth the skin around your eyes, the muscles of your cheek. Let your jaw be soft. The tongue, root of the tongue softens. Feel the throat soft and the neck release. As you exhale, just feel how your chest area, the upper chest, can just open softly. And the belly can be soft. Arms are relaxed. Just simply allowing your body to relax and release. One other variation, or two other variations you can try here if you prefer, are to, rather than having the feet together, you can remove the strap and take the legs out to the sides in a wide angle pose, if that feels good to you. And the third variation you could try is bringing the soles of your feet together in Baddha Konasana, or bound angle pose, just like we did seated. So any of these three variations can be really lovely. We'll just spend just a couple more minutes in this pose, whichever variation feels good to you.